Sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
And with Goran Dragic, compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So here's Miami's starting group. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Nunn passes to Robinson. Here's Butler. The Mavericks pull it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Releases from 15. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
So he gets them both.
Well, one thing you can say about the Heat team, very long and very athletic.
That helped them really stay competitive in a lot of games. But when you can't shoot the ball, really, really hard to come back in games where there's teams firing away from 3, and you can't mount any sort of offensive comeback.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Nunn. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. Another shot.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Now Hardaway. Doncic finds Hardaway. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Nunn passes to Butler. High arcing shot. Nice D from Porzingis.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Nunn passes to Butler. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
Pass to Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, we're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, Adebayo. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Here's none. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Butler. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I just love how high Butler elevates, especially when he's jamming in putbacks. Just an exceptional athlete.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's none. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Clock is at 3. Doncic trying to get open. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Got a piece of it. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Doncic. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Doncic outside. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Butler passes to Nunn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Mavericks leading by 4. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 6.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Nunn passes to Butler. Now Doncic. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
Curry's checked in for Dallas. Winslow's checked in for Miami. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Mavericks on D. 8-point game.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Passes to Marjanovic. And here is Doncic. Nunn grabs the board. Winslow against Doncic. Winslow finds Adebayo. Here's Nunn. He's got 5. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No good on the fast break pull-up. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
And Butler looking like the Tasmanian devil on the break. You can't give him any room to run, or you might get your feelings hurt.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Curry kicks to Doncic. Fades, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
There's Winslow, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And the officials call a traveling violation.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. DeLon Wright comes in for Doncic. And Miami making a change here. Wright with it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Hero.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
That's tipped. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Butler. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
James Johnson's checked in for Miami. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Second free throw, no good. The Heat trail by 11. And so Miami again turning it over.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Curry. Rebound by Olynyk. Johnson outside. Pass to Hero. 5 to shoot. They need this. Olynyk trying to break loose. He can't get that one.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Outside Jackson. Marjanovic kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On its way from Curry for 2. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Curry. That shot off. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Heat trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot.
Impressive shooting touch from James Johnson. That's what the summer's for. Get your touch right. Deadly right here tonight.
Now here's Curry. Right for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. Kicks it to Winslow. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
And simply put, the turnovers have been the story here in the first half.
And here is Curry. Right, the pass to Curry. That's tipped.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Johnson dishes to Winslow. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Poked away and stolen by Wright. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Hero passes to Winslow. Down low. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
Older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. Jalen Brunson out there with Wright, and it's Marjanovic in at the center. That's good from Winslow.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
Now here's Winslow following the miss by Porzingis. Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Johnson's got the ball. Feeds to Olynyk. Jones, that's for 2. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right, left side. Here's Hero. Brunson covering. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Heat trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Winslow. Brunson covering. Winslow finds Olynyk. Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Knocked away. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Hero. Finishes the break with a slam.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Marjanovic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, this is where his perimeter game just becomes dangerous for the opposition. Your defense extends out, and he can still bury those shots.
Here's Hero. Fires top of the key. Drained for 2 points. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Right from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Winslow. The pass to Hero. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Hero's got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Porzingis looking it over. Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Hero. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Outside Jackson. There's the call on James Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Doncic is checked in for DeLon Wright. Heat on D. Trailing here by 8. Now Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porzingis can't hit.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's Brunson. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Marjanovic. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out left to the wing. Nunn passes to Olynyk. Shoots over Marjanovic, and he recovers it. Olynyk with it. Lock at 6. Nunn. It's rebounded by Doncic. The 11-footer. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero passes to Johnson. Outside Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Nunn. The Heat need to get a shot off. Johnson kicks to Robinson. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. Myers Leonard comes in for James Johnson. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Hero. Pass to Brunson. Hardaway with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Miami again turning it over. Outside Hardaway. At the top of the key, Powell. He kicks it to Curry. Miami grabs the miss. Butler finds Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Possessing the length and explosiveness to do just that. Leonard looks good when he's taking it hard to the rack.
Now here's Curry. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Curry. Doncic has got 12.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's the teardrop. None. That's good. He has 7.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And here's Leonard from 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
A hidden advantage to Leonard hitting that shot as the defense is forced to extend further out. That creates driving lanes for the guards.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Powell, that's good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And they double up Butler. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Dallas leading by 5. Doncic passes to Curry. Powell with the bounce pass. Hardaway for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the 2nd quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The Heat trail by 8. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Curry's got the ball. Out to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's good from long range. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Miami shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Oh, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Porzingis. 8 points for him. Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Mavericks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Winslow's checked in for Miami. And he's good on the second. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 10-point game. Passes it to Nunn. It's blocked.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Doncic. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, it's the defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that determination on D that's allowed them to jump out to this lead. Every stop they've made just seemed to pump them up.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, look, they turn the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. They get a hand on it. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Leonard brings the double team out to the wing. Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In general, Kevin, Porzingis' size is problematic. The D is not going to have any option but to foul him.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start him.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis in the early part of his career has had some phenomenal first halves of seasons. In the second half has faded. You really just want to see a complete year from Kristaps Porzingis where he can dominate.
Dallas leading by 10. He dishes it to Doncic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 18 points.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Releases from 15. Nunn can't get it to fall. The Mavericks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Hardaway, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
And look at Butler. They're just attacking the rim. Really skilled at drawing the contact and creating fouls.
For Miami, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up and his productivity has gone way up.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell, guarded by Robinson. Powell with the bounce pass. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Doncic left side. 2 on the clock.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Butler against Powell. Butler finds Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here is Hardaway. He has 5. Poke loose. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell, and it's Wright in for Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 8. Now Doncic, 18 points for him. Inside, and the shot goes in. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Butler. That one's not going to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Mavericks have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And Miami with a change here too. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Robinson. That free throw good from Porzingis. The Heat trail by 13. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Brunson. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 9.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
Jackson passes to Wright. Ripped away. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Wright with it. Butler covering. And Wright, here we go. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler on the wing. Over Wright. Butler, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. With a 9-point lead.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. One of Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Here's Hero. 11 points in the game. Dishes to Olynyk with the fadeaway. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Brunson. Can't drop it in from the right block. The pass to Butler. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Butler's just so skilled at finding ways to score inside. Utilizes his height and strength well and varies that release point.
Here's Jackson. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Porzingis. Launches a 3. That shot misses. Good D by Jones.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Hero passes to Olynyk over Brunson. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Olynyk.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Porzingis. 15 points in the game. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Hero passes to Jones from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Heat also with the sub. Winslow's checked in. Mavericks leading by 7. Wright dishes to Jackson. Wright outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Hero.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk. Jones finds Johnson. Now here's Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Winslow against Jackson. Back to Wright. Outside, Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Wright against Winslow. And it's Wright missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Adebayo with the ball. He's got 5. Winslow's shot is off. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Porzingis.
So Porzingis can post you up. He can face you up. He can penetrate from outside. This kid is impressive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Winslow, the pass to Hero. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Wright with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And it's Wright missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the basket by Jones. Dallas leading by 8. Wright finds Porzingis. Back to Wright. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Outside, Porzingis. From downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. Here's Hero. 13 points in the game. Back to Winslow. Tries a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
And here is Wright. Pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it to Jackson. Outside Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 7.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Porzingis kicks to Wright. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Now the dish to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 25 points for Porzingis.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for DeLon Wright. The Heat making a switch here. .24 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Johnson.
Johnson's mobility for a guy his size is something that can cause some problems for defenses, and he's working out of the pick and roll now.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Nunn. The feed to Leonard. Here's Winslow. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Hardaway. Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Leonard. Shot from the low block. Rebounded by Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. Here's...
No. That just happened.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Leonard. Outside Hardaway. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. The Heat trail by 6. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. And Winslow pulls it down.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's none. That shot no good. 3T that time from Curry.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here's Doncic. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 22. Nunn passes to Leonard. Here's Nunn. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Outside Curry. It's Powell on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead. Heat have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Leonard kicks to Winslow. Nunn passes to Winslow. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Leonard dishes to Winslow. Leonard trying to break free. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Leonard.
Like to see Justice Winslow doing great work on the interior like that.
Now here's Doncic. Guarded closer. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 10 points for Tim Hardaway.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Doncic. He kicks it to Hardaway. Miami grabs the miss.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the dunk by Winslow.
I love when Winslow gets some speed behind him like that. He becomes a very exciting dunker.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Guarded by Robinson. Outside Curry. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. 20 that time from Leonard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Winslow. Here's Nunn. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Now the pass to Nunn. Off target from outside.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Kept alive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Winslow. And it's Butler in for Hero. Robinson hits them both. Now Doncic. Dallas calls timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Now, here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Passes to Finney-Smith. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Miami the other way now.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Nunn passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. He dishes it to Robinson. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Olynyk can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Takes it out to Leonard from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is where the remake of his game is paying off. Leonard now one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA.
Can they get it? Basket counts. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Powell against Butler. Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Now here is Hardaway. From the top of the key, and that one swishes right in. The Heat trail by 4. Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And he gets it to go. 26 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Doncic. Nunn, that's good.
Yeah, he's had just 1 make in 7 attempts here in the 4th, not providing a whole lot of offense down the stretch.
They grab their own miss. Here's Powell. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Nunn passes to Robinson. Outside Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
And how about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler, definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him, expressed interest in playing for Miami, and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
And so he hits both. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Timeout called, the Heat. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Nunn. A floater. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Hardaway with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both. Now here's Butler. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Butler. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 28 points for Luka Doncic.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Porzingis against Leonard. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing here by 8. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
All the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Doncic over to the left wing. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Nunn. Wants to get it to Butler and does. 6 to shoot. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Pass to Doncic. And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 30 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 6. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Leonard with no one around. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Butler with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Robinson. And there's the pass to Nunn. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And the Heat call time here. They're down by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Hardaway against Butler. To the wing right side. From the arc. And no good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.